and the space and fights, but Khabilov is not a guy who's just going to stand on his first 3 fights in dominant fashion, and here he is already
the octagon, just grabs a hold of guys and launches.
Мне здесь подходит и климат, и с кем я тренируюсь. Я очень рад, что я дерусь в Альбукерке, потому что
Rustam's a tough kid. He's a tough kid who wants to show that when I'm at my best, I'm the best in the division.
у меня есть хорошие тренера, лучшие тренера даже, лучшие спарринг-партнеры.
Back and nobody's gonna stand in my way.
In the world obviously speaks to the depth of the 155-pound division. He walks to the octagon for the biggest fight of his life today.
This is one of the best things, that over-under position. He will take you for a ride, give you his hands, and you got to watch out for that deadly spinning heel kick.
In terms of a glaring weakness for Rustam Khabilov, killer overhand right here, like 25 minutes if need be. Really not an issue. This is a very conditioned.
He's pushed every day by all the great fighters that are Greg Jackson's camp. So.
And hand-to-hand combat. Actually a world champion in combat sambo. Benson Henderson tonight is the underdog. Might leapfrog his countrymen in.
With their wrestling, yes, but the way that they mesh it all together, coming from that combat.
A decisive win over Jorge Masvidal. We saw his striking all together against Masvidal. He will likely need that, and
I'm a nightmare. I wanna fight. Yeah. Who is my name? I'm here to fight.
his way to the octagon for the 10th time. Here is the former WEC and mentioned it, Kenny, at the outset of the show. This is a hard division.
So consistent. And to do it against the competition, trained so hard.
And you know, hard to believe this is a guy who took a fight on a win back in the world. He's 6-1 in fights that go the full 25. Without power, his pressure, obviously tremendously gifted. He'll be looking to see if he can put an end to Rustam Khabilov tonight.
Well, we're here twice in this fight, but if he can stay moving and stay off in the WEC, that's what he has to do tonight.
Since March of on side here tonight, Benson Henderson, the former champion. Henderson sort of downplaying the significance. And with that, we get to the tail of the tape for the main event. We'll see if Khabilov can take advantage of what is a 3-inch head.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Chairman Tom King. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon, Mario Yamasaki. Around the world, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, it's time! 5 out of the blue corner, a combat sambo fighter holding a professional record. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Dagestan. And now introducing his opponent, 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155, and WEC lightweight champion, and the Benson Henderson!
In the locker room, I want you guys to do a clean fight. Follow my orders at all time.
Weight division could very well look different after this one. Rustam Khabilov, the -250 favorite here tonight. Khabilov installed as trying to maintain his spot near the top of this lightweight division.
Look for this throw here.
Khabilov lands to
balance and awareness. The former champ, Benson Henderson.
Who he has in past UFC appearances.
Yeah, definitely the leanest that I've seen Benson.
Looked like Khabilov was able to land there. Khabilov certainly with a lot of respect.
Every single person that I talked to about Khabilov was his power. Aaron's doing a good job of keeping him on the outside and mixing things up.
5 or not at all.
Well, you know, there's certainly some pacing that needs to be involved. A lot of that depends on the opponent, you know, and drag him into deep waters. Benson scrambles right back to his feet.
Vision.
You got to watch out for the belly to back suplex for a ride a few times in this fight. Is he ready for this suplex, though? Here, down attempt.
Henderson always a super prepared. And many of his MMA lab teammates as he eats the elbow there, training in flag.
Out of position with that left hand. He put a lot of pepper on it. Threw himself out of position.
Couple lefts as Henderson presses forward.
Well, Benson really is the one moving forward here. Khabilov
Early going.
You know, I think he's respecting the takedown game, doesn't want to get countered. You got to be careful with the kicks, but Khabilov
Forecasting this fight to see if Khabilov was able to get Henderson down. Could he? UFC main event for the first time for Benson Henderson, his last 7 fights.
Well, definitely a close one. And obviously with the from Benson Henderson. Benson staying tight with his defense.
Oh, Henderson lands sharp as he snaps off the left.
And now switches to an underhook. Without a doubt, and in the clinch where Khabilov is at his best. Both men careful with that punch. I know he uses it a lot, but that knee. Nice attempt.
Unable to find the range with consistency.
High guard there from Benson, now in open guard. Excellent hips and gets right back to his feet now.
Nicely done by Henderson. Super.
It's beautifully there, and Khabilov needs to slow down the game, secure his position. This is what I was talking about, being in the transition and being aggressive.
Just over 2 minutes in round 2. And trying to have this finish come to fruition.
Try to get that chin to raise up. Beautiful escape there from Khabilov. Benson went for that heel.
Trying to maintain control of Khabilov.
Excellent hips and balance there from Khabilov, who's possible Tayatoshi or Osoto here from here. He's got to set up that right hand.
Yeah, not much in terms of nice counter right there from Khabilov lands. Good round.
Okay, Rustam. Very nice. Okay, deep breath, Rustam. Big. Very good. Rustam, you win this fight, okay? You know this. Every day, 5 rounds, okay? Yeah. Stay smart. Nice.
From Henderson.
You train at altitude. Be prepared to go 25 if need be.
Pedal against Benson Henderson. Henderson really led the dance there, and that's like that.
And you see how urgent
Khabilov really trying to get heavy on that front headlock there, trying to turn Benson, possibly. Khabilov is onto it.
Of Benson Henderson. By Khabilov, and we are upright once again. 3.5 minutes to go in the middle round. So the far between.
Yeah, it seems like he's trying to time Henderson going forward. You gotta move forward. That's where he's landing his shots, John.
Henderson nicely done to the inside of that lead leg.
He's going high with those kicks and punches. And Khabilov is starting to bite. Cut there from Henderson. And here's that guillotine from Henderson.
Henderson.
That's exactly what he needs to do. Again, attack in the...
Our fighter is Benson Henderson. Certainly, though, to this point, Rustam. Back to the center of the octagon now.
Khabilov really leading with that right hand. Putting together combinations nicely.
On backing up.
Khabilov.
And an even better escape.
Oh! Now working in half guard. Khabilov more content to sit in the guard, but Henderson wants to advance
to a more dominant position. Henderson, Rustam Khabilov in the main event.
Henderson continues to move forward and pressure.
Right hand is there for Khabilov, but again, it's one and done. Henderson with a left hand.
That upper body clinching from Khabilov. So,
you know, Benson's breathing pattern would tell you we're in round one. Just
a beautiful lead uppercut from Benson Henderson. He's got the back of
performance by the former UFC lightweight champion.
That he took advantage of Khabilov.
Florian's book using the strikes to set up the submission.
Dropped. And that's all she wrote. The exact same choke that Caraway used tonight. Combination from the southpaw Benson Henderson. Said Effie Escudero, his teammate right there, knew it.
After this, an interview inside the octagon, Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and